It's the latest innovation in the field of restoration of historical works of art, bacteria work. Restorers in Italy are using a specific type of bacteria, attaching them to what needs to be restored in order to clean up the dirt, damage and ageing of sculptures and paintings. Michelangelo's statues in the Medici Chapel were renewed thanks to these tiny organisms.
A laser burns away the grime of 18 centuries, caked onto the arch of Septimus Severus in the Forum. Rome may be the eternal city. Its ancient artifacts, however, are not, under unrelenting assault by the ravages of time, pollution, acid rain, and the sweat and breath of millions of tourists. Conservator Alessandro Lugari and his colleagues are using the latest technology to try to salvage the city's treasures. See the block, he asks? It's about 4 cubic meters, several tons, and inside there are billions of bacteria. Bacteria that ever so slowly disfigures and erodes the marble. We built a box so it would be dark, Lugari explains. The temperature and humidity should be relatively high to recreate conditions on the outside like those inside. They then covered the outside of the marble with enzymes, drawing the bacteria out to the surface where it calcified, strengthening the stone. Increasingly, restoration work is being done on a molecular level. But of course, for Italy, the challenge is huge because it has archaeological sites on a monumental scale. While some fight bacteria, others are using it to eat away grease and dirt. Microbiologist Chiara Alisi and her team at ENEA, Italy's National Agency for New Technologies, search for potentially useful strains of bacteria in industrial waste sites, abandoned mines, and from the distant past. They've already been selected by nature to develop potential abilities which we can test and study and apply, she says. This strain we collected from an Etruscan tomb. It's a complicated process, isolating individual strains that thrive on the right kind of filth, sequencing the DNA, and then putting them to work. Silvia Borghini shows us the results in the garden of the Museo Nazionale Romano. With a toothbrush, she removes gel suffused with bacteria from a block of marble once part of a 4th century Roman bridge. The cleanest strip was covered for 24 hours with the SH7 strain. It's easy to apply, and afterwards the artifacts stay clean, Silvia says. It doesn't harm the environment, it's not toxic for us or the flora in the garden. It's perfect. And therein lies the paradox. A single-celled organism could help preserve this city's ancient glory.